All right, here we are, Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues. We're gonna show you the real Ritz cracker, New England Ritz cracker stuffing. It's any seafood restaurant in New England that's worth the salt is gonna have this. Okay. So I do. Well, not everybody's gonna be using fennel. I like fennel. So cut these ends off. I'm in a mixing bowl, Jack. So I do the peppers, just kind of cut them down. Here my knife is getting kind of dull. Okay. That's just the starter. We're going to get some more onions and peppers in there. See, sharpen a knife. Just to bring that edge back a little bit. Doesn't always bring it back. You're gonna need the sharpener to. Okay, put a little bit of blackened seasoning. Okay, so we got our scallops. Nice Stonington scallops. Bombsters over in Stonington, Connecticut. With some crab meat. Down in Texas we get the fresh lump. It's hard to find up here. So obviously this is, for me here at the restaurant, you gotta downsize it accordingly, the amounts. I hit this with a sherry wine. See? Sherry wine. Love sherry and seafood. That's the combination. So like that to come up to a good simmer. Get everything, you make sure the scallops are cooked. Not well done, but at least they're cooked all the way through. I like to make sure the crab meat's up to temperature. The lobster's up to heat, the temperature again. So we have Ritz cracker crumb pieces. Not like you used to make it, Charlie?
Too close. Not as extravagant.
My friend Charlie here used to have a seafood restaurant in Basra. Only town in America called Basra, right? Here in Connecticut. Yeah. Little podunk little town over here. I had a Daddy Jack's there at one time back in 2001. Charlie's an art dealer. He has beautiful artwork of a lot of local, New England artists?
New England, yes.
Strictly New England?
Pretty much so. New York State, some of those.
Yeah, see, in New England, in New York we don't call New York New England, but we accept some of their good stuff. We'll take some of their good stuff.
Absolutely.
They like to come up here and steal all the good artwork, though, don't they?
Well,
New York
they've got more money than we do.
It's all right.
New York City is the art capital of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first started here, Charlie pulled up out front. He saw my cooking show and I invited him in for coffee. It was a cold day, right?
Right.
Cold, rainy day up here in the fall, was it?
I was out looking at the local antique co-op for
Yeah,
paintings.
yeah.
I saw you coming up on the street, and I said, it can only be one guy.
He recognized me from the show.
That's it.
And so he came in, we had coffee and had a lot of bare walls here in the restaurant. He says, you'd like me to put up some of my artwork, and then a friendship, and here we are 2.5 years later.
Yeah. A lot of paintings later.
A lot of paintings later. He swaps them out every month. Every couple of weeks.
I keep that fresh, just like the seafood.
Yeah, exactly. And people notice too. They come and say, where is that? Where is this? Just like in the menu, you take something out, they say, where is that? Where, you know.
I keep them wanting.
Well, that's the key to the restaurant business. You got to have the ambiance. You can have the food, but you have to have the ambiance. You got to have the lighting right, the music, and the eye. It's got to be appealing to the eye. The artwork, I think it's all essential. Okay, so then I take it here, go right over the top. I always do a nice amount of green onions. I put a little bit of, I like to put a little bit of tarragon, fresh if I have it, but if not, dry is fine. A little bit, maybe a teaspoon or less. Some granulated garlic, a little bit. As you noticed, I didn't put a whole lot of salt and pepper in because that the Ritz is already pretty salty. And I don't want this recipe spicy, so I don't put a whole lot. I buy the Ritz pieces. They're hard to find you can't find Ritz pieces in the grocery store, so I have to bite the bullet, buy the expensive box. What I do here, because the heat's going to wilt everything down, I add a couple handfuls of breadcrumbs. Just to dry it. I don't want this to get soggy when I'm stuffing it. Mushy. I want it to be, you know, kind of just a little on the drier side. So that's it. I'm going to show you how to stuff one, because I think we've shown you the stuffed flounder, but we've never shown you the whole process. So we'll go ahead and stuff a flounder here a little bit. I'll show you. Daddy Jack's cooking with the blues. All right, I'm going to show you. We show you the stuffing recipe. I'll show you how we stuff them up. So take a piece like this, a good amount of stuffing, okay, like that. That's what I do. Put a little bit of butter. A little bit of blackened seasoning over the top, or paprika. You can get away with just paprika. And a little bit of sherry wine. And that's it. New England's probably one of the most popular dishes. Stuffed flounder with Ritz cracker, seafood stuffing. Any good seafood house in New England should have this on the recipe. Probably a #1 seller. All right, it's Daddy Jack's cooking with the blues. You can do it. Do it at home with your family. You got good time spent together, many rewards for that. Plus you're gonna eat better. And as Daddy Jack's going with the blues, Bob Jack on camera here at Chaplin's Restaurant, 165 Bank Street, New London, Connecticut. Peace.